This is a lot bigger than a lot of the motorcycles I bring over here. Let's talk a little bit about how fun the Honda Talon is. This is an incredibly fun machine. You can do a lot with it, and it's sexy as all can be. Let's face it, I love this blue color specifically, but we're going to do a little tour around this thing. Just to touch on the power of this thing. You're rocking a little over 100 horsepower on this four-seater Talon. You're going to get up to about 75 miles an hour is going to be your top speed on this thing. You've got the Fox suspension on it. It's going to be plenty of fun. It can pretty much handle anything you throw at it. It's not the best for mudding. When I say that, I mean y'all people who go to Busco Beach. If you're from North Carolina, you know what Busco Beach is more than likely. But it is not meant to get down into 8 feet of mud and water and just ruin it. That is not what this is meant for. This is still meant for some off-roading, don't get me wrong. You're gonna go out, you can go through some mud, you can go through some puddles, whatever you really want to do with it. But man, you go out to the beach, you hit the sand dunes, you go out trail riding, you go out anywhere that you can think of, you're gonna have a blast on this machine. Again, not meant for deep mud. Get your snorkeled Can-Ams, brute forces, whatever it is that you rock for that. That's not what this is for. But this is going to be fast, it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be very, very fun and easy to handle. As we walk around here, you just see kind of how aesthetically pleasing this machine is. You've got your Fox suspension. You've got this absolutely gorgeous blue and black that they've done on this model. This is a 2024 Honda Talon, and now this is the four-seater, which is nice because if you have buddies that you're looking to go riding with, if you got your lady, you got some kids, whatever it is, man, like I know I have my fiance and 2 kids. We would love to take this thing out riding. They would have a blast. Dad would be especially having a blast on this thing. These are super fun machines. And again, man, that blue is just so sharp on this thing. I love that they went with a lot of it. And even the inside, you've got some of those accents. As far as side-by-sides go, this is just a very, very good looking one, and it's a Honda. I mean, Honda, you know, is going to hold up against the test of time. And we're going to take a look at the inside a little bit here as well. So inside the Talon, you've got a lot of your standard stuff. You got your little mesh netting over here that you can buckle up if you want, and then you've got your nice mesh nets here on the sides and in the back. You've got a good amount of space as well up here. You know, I'm right at under 6 feet, and I have plenty of leg room in here. Plenty of arm space still. You're hugging into the seat a little bit. These seats are kind of meant for that, for you to just kind of hug nicely into them, so that way you're not flopping around all over the place. But you sit pretty comfortable on it. I'm gonna turn this dash on here real quick. Obviously, you have your paddle shifters here. You do have your park, reverse, neutral, high, and low. So you do not have to use the paddle shifters if you don't want to, but they are there for that fun if you want. And you also have them there for your launch modes. So we obviously have 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive in here. Launch mode, your sport. You've got your oh shit handle over here for the passenger. And then again, plenty of space in the back. Let's go ahead and jump to the back real quick so you guys can see what we're looking at back there. So in the back here, kind of more of the same. You're a little bit more cramped back here, not too crazy. You do got your bar to hold on to back here. Obviously, every seat, you've got your seat belts, got some cup holders back here. It's definitely enough space unless you're like 6'5", then you might be a little cramped in there, but not too shabby. The one thing I will say that Honda does, it's a little bit odd, but I like it in a way because you don't get snagged on anything while you're riding. Your handle is on the inside here, so you open up from the inside instead of having your handle that could get snagged on something on the outside. Then obviously you saw the top on this. It's nice to have the top. You could add a windshield, whatever you want. Got a little bit of storage space back here, so if you're going out, hanging out, partying, whatever it may be, pack a couple coolers, chairs, blankets, whatever you need to put in the back here, you got a decent amount of space to do that as well. The best thing about side-by-sides is how extremely customizable they are, being able to add and take away things as needed. But the Honda Talon is just an awesome machine. It's a beast. You're gonna have a blast on it, and it looks downright pretty.